Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gauntlet. I got some time before work available to play, so let's get down on dungeon number 3. Last time we picked up a brand new relic. We upgraded the Ghost Orb to rank 2, so now when we go into ethereal form, when we damage people, it'll actually heal us a little bit, so I'm kind of excited to see how that works. And now, let's get her done. I actually hate that term. I hate saying "get her done." I've never been down with fucking what's his Gina, the guy that started saying that damn shit with Larry the Cable Guy. I never liked that guy. I never found him funny. But unfortunately, because a billion people decided to say that, now it's like engraved in my skull.
Final hurdle before the path to the first shard lies open.
Ooh. I can't wait to hear the classic. You have defeated the blah 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 and recovered his shard. You have found both runestones from this realm. No matter what, even though we're not actually playing, GDL here, I will always, keep thinking that I'm going to hear that guy say something eventually. What was his name? Sumner. That's one thing that I kind of miss, because this new guy's voice, this new narrator, I'm not, like, terribly fond of his voice, but I like him, though. He's a good guy. I think that I really like just, like, the bold, like, ominous voice that Sumner had, which I thought was fucking awesome, but, we'll deal with what we've got here. So it's kind of a labyrinthine type of place. Okay. One of these things again, huh? Whoa. This place is huge. So, I decided to start watching some really obscure horror movies again, since I've gone really quite a while without watching any. It's been a really weird time, actually. And so I decided to start perusing around Netflix, and I came across a horror movie that I've actually really wanted to watch for a while. I'll go into that room here in a minute. That I've really wanted to watch for a while, albeit I know that it was ranked really terribly, and it was VHS. And so I decided to watch that a couple nights ago. And let me tell you something. If you've ever considered watching that movie, just do it. It is one of the weirdest fucking movies I have ever seen. For a lot of reasons, actually. Not just like, I don't know if it was actually scary or not. Like, I'm gonna probably say no on that, but it was just so weird. And I'll go ahead and give you some spoilers, because it came out like 2 years ago. So I mean, realistically, I mean, I'm not ruining anything for anyone here. But if you don't want to hear, if you don't want to hear the spoilers, then just don't listen. Listen to this entire video on mute, but there's just a couple of parts of it that, like, as soon as I got done watching the movie, I'm just like, what the like, I think that I said the words, either, this is really weird, what the fuck is going on, or, my god, this is bad. It was that particular combination of things. And, I think the first thing, because this movie, what it is, it's like a bunch of just, like, random, like, horror segments all tied into one. And they're supposed to be, like, kinda sorta linked, but not necessarily. And it's like, the central theme of the movie is, like, this group of guys that they go and break into a house, and they're supposed to, like, potentially get a whole bunch of money from this guy if they're able to find this one single VHS tape. So they go into this guy's house, and they're looking around through all of his stuff, and they go in there, and there's like this huge bank of TVs just inside of his room or whatever, and he's like laying dead in a chair. And so the group of people that are going around, like, trying to figure out what tape it was, because there's so many of them, and they all take turns, like, being in this guy's room, like, checking out the tapes that are on the TV. And then and so then it'll break away to these different segments, and the first segment, I'm pretty sure, was probably one of the most outrageous things I've ever seen. It was like this guy. It was this guy, and they're like apparently trying to film like an amateur sex tape or whatever, and so it's like one of those like douchey bro-y guys that's got like those special sunglasses on that you can record. You can like record stuff through your glasses, like through the lens. It's got like a little miniature camera set up, and so he's like, "All right, so we're gonna go try to pick up on some girls, and then we're gonna bring them back to our hotel room, and then I'll get with them and you film it and blah blah blah." I wonder if there's gonna be a room that I can blow through the wall. Oh shit! This isn't good. This isn't good. Here we go. Yeah, see? The healing touch works. Fuck, there are a lot of people in here. Oh boy. Oh, got a little bit of lag going on there. That wasn't good. Ah! No, 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 no. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Boom. So, yeah, they end up going and they go to this bar and they're picking up on girls, and they come across this one girl who's like, she's acting really weird, but for the guy with the camera, she keeps like looking at him, and she keeps saying, like in a really quiet voice, "I like you, I like you," and so he kind of picks up on her a little bit, and this other douchey guy is picking up on other girls, and they finally go back to the apartment, or not to the apartment, but to the hotel room, and you know, they're just hanging out and they're all drunk and whatever, and so he starts like trying to the douchey guy starts trying to get with his girl, but she's so drunk that she ends up passing out, and so he gets all bummed out, and so he decides that he's gonna get with this other kind of creepy girl that was picking up on the younger dude, and ooh, oh, it's not down here. Well, shit. Can I break through one of these walls here? I don't know. I feel like I gotta be able to break through one of these. I just don't know which one it could be. Which one could it be, Basil? So he decides he's gonna go pick up on her because he totally, you know, got blue-balled by this drunk chick. And so she like starts being like super receptive to that, and she like, you know, takes her clothes off, and you know they're getting ready to do it, and then all of a sudden she like I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh fuck! I didn't see that guy there. God damn it! And then she like, all of a sudden she like totally freaks out, and she like turns into like this weird alien girl, and she like starts biting on this guy and like ripping some of his flesh out, and then it gets all weird and it turns into this crazy situation where now they're like, everybody's on the defensive because this girl's obviously like an alien, and she has like scales all over her legs. I apologize for the dropped frame rate here. This is getting kind of weird. I don't really know why that's happening. Ooh, we got gold. We've got gold. We've got gold. The gold is on the floor. It's on the floor. Fucking gold. So, yeah, and then, so they run into, like, the bathroom and lock each other in there, and, they're just like, oh, fuck, oh my god, I don't know what we're gonna do. How are we gonna get out of this? Let's see if this ends up being the right wall or not. Hey, it was, okay. I don't know why the frame rate's dropping so much. I literally don't know why that's happening. I hope that it'll go away, so I do apologize for that, guys. Kind of bothering me probably as much as it's bothering you. So, you know, they're in the bathroom. These guys, keep in mind, one of these dudes that's in the bathroom is just like totally naked, and his dick is just flopping around everywhere, which is super awkward. And they decide to go back out there, and this girl is just like biting him, and so they go out there, and one of the guys decides that he's just gonna try to kill her. He like grabs the shower curtain pole, and he's just like, fuck this shit, fuck this, I'm just gonna go for it, I'm gonna try to kill her. And so he does that, and he like takes a full-on swing at her, does nothing. She ends up like, you know, taking him down, and I think she ends up killing him. And this other guy with the camera, he's like looking over there trying to see what's going on, and this girl ends up ripping the dude's dick off and just throws it, like tries throwing it at the camera, and he ends up running away, like going down the hallway just trying to find help somewhere, and he ends up like running down like the auxiliary stairs or whatever, and he like breaks his wrist, and this alien chick comes down after him, and he's like thinking that she's gonna kill him, and he's like, no, don't kill me, and she just like slowly crawls up to him like all aliened out or whatever, and she still says I like you, and decides that she just like goes down and starts sucking him off, and you know, and then he's sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? Because like obviously that's not gonna turn him on. Like he's sitting here like thinking that he's on the verge of death, and he's just like totally not impressed at all. And so when she finds out that he's like not into it, then, you know, she goes in the corner and starts freaking out, and so he starts running away and goes outside, and then he's like, I need help, somebody help me, and people are looking at him all like fucking freaked out, and then next thing you know, the camera, it's like 100 feet up in the air, and he looks up and he finds out that this girl like turned into like a fucking bat. And then like I think like the glasses fall off of him and it just goes down to hell or whatever. And it was just like, and then it just goes back into this other room, and it's just like all these really random video segments. Like there's another one where these two people are on like a second honeymoon or some shit like that, and they go to this hotel room, and they go to sleep, and it goes to this other thing where somebody like apparently broke into their hotel room, and he's like kind of like doing like some weird amateur voyeuristic bullshit where he like takes out a switchblade and he starts like fondling, like starts like scratching the girl's butt with the switchblade. Then he walks over to the dude and steals like $100 out of his wallet. It was, and I don't know, it was just the weirdest fucking movie. And for whatever reason, I decided that I was going to be bold enough and probably stupid enough to think that maybe the second one would be better. Just because, well, why not? Why the fuck not? So I decided to start watching it last night, and I get through about half of it, and it was definitely a lot better. Like the horror aspect of it was certainly higher quality, which was certainly a good thing. However, still totally confused at what was exactly going on. There was this one segment where this guy, it was the very first segment of the second one, where this guy, and it was actually a really creepy concept overall, where this guy, he got in like a car accident, and he lost one of his eyes, and so I don't really know what it was all about, but this doctor was doing like some experimental treatment with like this prosthetic mechanical eye, and it was still like in like this testing process, and so they wanted him to test it out for them. And they were gonna like save all the data, whatever. And just like the sheer concept of a mechanical eye is super cool to me. I think that'd be. It was really creepy looking, and it kind of reminded me of something that I would totally see in like Mortal Kombat with Kano. But man, it was kind of wild just like thinking about that in general. But so yeah, and it was like kind of all focused around that. But the part that really that was kind of weird. Just like the whole idea of, you know, watching horror movies, and it's exactly what would totally happen while watching a horror movie. Is I was watching on Netflix, and I'm sitting there watching it, and right in the middle of it, all of a sudden, just my Wi-Fi just stops in the middle of it, and like it was kind of weird too, because even like some weird glitchy shit happened, like right before the video cut out and just like stopped loading. And I'm sitting here like, oh my god, it must be a sign! And so I never actually got to finish it, but I really want to see the rest of it. It was kind of an interesting movie. Like, it wasn't very good, but that's one of my favorite things about like low-level horror movies, is that they're usually never really good, but they're always entertaining because the acting in one format or another is usually pretty bad, but they can still do some interesting, you know, there's still some interesting ideas that they execute in there that's always fun. But yeah, VHS, man. Apparently they made a third one too. God forbid that they needed to do that, but they did it anyways. And so I'm kind of intrigued to see what they did with that action. I don't know. I have this weird thing about horror movies that I can't stop watching them, even if they're just the shittiest thing ever made. Ugh. I'm so bummed out. I've been doing this like Parasite, like whole body cleanse for the last few days now, because I've got this weird skin condition where I just have like it's like it seems like just like a really bad case of dry skin, but I don't think that's what it is, because I have just like random patches of like skin on my hands where it's just like the skin's just like dying. Not like necrotizing fasciitis dying, but just spots of skin that's just like dried out so badly, and it's like, and it itches really bad, and I'm not sure if it's like a yeast overgrowth type of thing, or if it's like parasitic or not, so I'm not quite sure, but man, it's annoying. And it's been going on like off and on for like a couple of years now, and it's just driving me insane. And so I'm trying to find, you know, anything that I can do to get rid of it, because most things that I've tried hasn't really, you know, gotten the job done. And so, I mean, I just started doing this cleanse, but the part that's the worst about it is that I can't fucking eat anything. It's so annoying. It's like, oh, I can't have like any sugar, I can't have any dairy, any yeast, any grains, any fucking anything that tastes good. God damn it, we died again. I was actually just about to go and after I dropped that bomb, I was going to go into my ethereal form and see if I could recover some health, but I'll have to do it now. No point in that one.
Let's just destroy that summoning thing, alright?
We're gonna have to be careful though, because we are running out of skull coins.
Got it.
That's what we use to respawn here. So if we're not careful, we may get ourselves into a kind of a pickle. And as much as I love pickles, I don't think that's what we want to have happen here. So yeah, and I have to do it for 3 more weeks, but God, I just fucking hate it. Like, I woke up this morning and I was just so hungry because I couldn't eat jack shit. I can't stand it, because I'm a guy that I love to eat, and I love to eat like all different types of food. But when you go on body cleanses, like, you have to like not eat most things just because, you know, you gotta not aggravate it, and especially if it's like a yeast-based thing, almost everything will aggravate that. Like, I can't eat fucking fruit because there's a lot of sugar naturally in fruit. And so it's like, basically, oh, whoop-de-fucking-do, I'm gonna be having copious amounts of meals that are nothing. Oh no. It's like I'm gonna be eating copious amounts of meals that are nothing more than just like fucking salads, water, and chicken breast. Ooh, I'm so excited for that. I can't have cheese, and like, you know how many, oh my god. Well, we got Icy Tomb as an achievement. Oh, we're not doing so hot though.
Alright, Gauntlet. Got it.
Come on, kill him for God's sakes. Jesus. I mean, Jiminy Crunch, this is getting bad. Certainly, probably the ugliest episode we've had so far.
Superhuman dexterity. I'm impressed, Elf.
It's just like my mum said, evil sorcery won't get you anywhere.
It's kind of a weird lesson to teach your kids, but probably a fairly sound one. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to having to go to work. Not to mention that, I mean, I take a lot of vitamins already, and now I have to like pound down like 15 more because I'm kind of makeshifting my own. So, oh god, it sucks. But for now, my friends, we have found a nice place to stop, so when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gauntlet, we're going to move further through this level and see what we can find in here. So until then, my friends, this is AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching and listening to my weird rant about kind of low, shitty level horror movies that I totally ruined it for you if you wanted to watch it, but, you know, that's just how the world goes. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Take care.